Hey, what's up, everyone out there? Thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of the Addicted Fishing Podcast. We are sitting in the new studio. You guys, if you guys are on YouTube or watching these little podcasts on one of the platforms that we posted it, there's nothing behind us, but we're going to get some cool things behind there eventually at some point when I actually have time to do that.
Nice wall.
It's a nice wall. We got Josh Handy back in with us tonight. Up, Jordan Kanigi in the studio. You got done fishing today. Who thinks we should get some sound effects mixed up into
Give
here?
me a couple buttons to push here.
Clint's got him, dude.
Press the purple one.
We're going to have to do some, like...
Baby in the dingo.
Like, some real sounds and stuff. We're definitely going to have to get... What is that? Did you just get... What was that?
You have to hear it.
Oh, you can hear it? What is it? Clint's over there playing with the sound effects, guys.
I have crickets, I have laughter, I have applause.
Oh, that's freaking awesome, dude. Please, you
Right
have...
in the middle of somebody telling a story out there.
Please,
The
when someone... We just have to let Clint do that, and whenever we mess up or anything, or he'll just do the sounds. That'll be perfect. Okay, all right, guys, we're going to give Clint some power to make us look stupid over here. All right, stop pushing him. Let's go. Way to go, Clint.
What happened?
Way to go, Clint. Well, with that in mind, we got to give a huge shout out to our sponsor, Nick Wax. Thanks so much for sponsoring this podcast. We appreciate you guys for supporting Addicted. And if you guys haven't heard of Nick Wax, it is a waterproofing material. You put it in your washer, you put it with your Gore-Tex, and it revives it, makes the bead the water again. So check it out, Nick Wax. Go buy some.
I've said it a couple podcasts now, but I finally did it, and it worked really good. The last couple days, yesterday, the day before last was brutal. Just that, like, misty, pissing rain.
That's the worst.
Oh, it's
just everything soaked. And I took that coat out, and I've had the coat for a few years, and just bone dry. It's good. I was pretty stoked on it.
Yeah,
but,
it's good stuff.
But yeah, fish today, as you were asking earlier. Conditions are just awesome.
I know the rivers look so good because of the snow.
The snow's on the ground, and then in the shaded areas, the snow's not melting. It's just as wintry as it gets. And we got a couple of fish today. It's just day by day, you know. I don't think I've met or talked to anybody that has really put the hurting on them over the last week or two. But you're catching a couple of nice fish every time, and they're just quality, man. Marlin's showing us some pictures of some big fish right now.
The big fish numbers.
I haven't seen a fish smaller than that. In like
Dude,
weeks,
all the fish this year are big in the Northwest. I don't know. It's interesting. It'd be interesting to know if these same kind of things happen in the Midwest, where like they get years or seasons where they have bigger fish. I'm sure, right? It's probably whatever feeds in the lakes.
Right. And I know. Again, I'm just totally talking out of my ass here, but I know they've had like die-offs of some of the bait and stuff that over the last few years, and some of the runs have been more Chinook based, I think. But the Steelhead seem to always do good out there.
Yeah, well, you know, when we had Colville on our live feed, he was talking about how when they first planted those salmon, you used to hear of people getting 50, 60-pound salmon and stuff back in the Great Lakes when they first planted them because there was so much food for them to eat, to control whatever that weird fish was that was dying off over there.
Right, they're little herring.
Yeah, whatever the heck those are. But that's kind of what we're going to talk about tonight. So we're going to the Midwest, dude. Josh isn't going with us, but you're working.
Probably.
Somebody.
I wasn't invited.
We had to keep it to a minimum, you know, pandemic and stuff. We didn't want to be traveling with like 15 people.
Oh, I still need to find a dog sitter. Everybody out there listening.
This podcast probably won't be
Jordan's
out before that.
Jordan can't go. No dog sitter.
Something out.
Whatever happened to your one? It didn't work out?
I haven't really got. It hasn't. No.
Oh my gosh.
We can all assume what happened.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the dog sitter.
Dude, what about Lex?
No.
Things didn't work out with her either.
The dogs. Yeah.
Oh, Little doesn't like other dogs. That's right.
Poor kids chasing him.
Yeah. Little's kind of a prima donna. If you guys have ever met Little or seen him in our YouTube videos,
high maintenance.
He's a high maintenance little prima donna.
High maintenance.
He's like a little kid for sure.
Even like I had him at my house one time, and I put him in the backyard, thinking, "Oh yeah, he'll be fine out here." None of my dogs ever jump over the fence. It's like super high, and Little. He does some like wall run along the freaking wall and then jumps over the fence. I'm like,
he was full speed, bounced off one wall and jumped over the top of the fence.
I'm like, what in the hell? And he figured it out in like 5 seconds. Like I put him back there and he just was gone instantly. I'm like, well, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. So yeah.
No,
anyway,
I'm really excited for this trip though, and it's more so for the fact of what you told me last night, where it's 8 degrees today in Michigan where we're going, and next week when we get there, it's supposed to be 30 something.
Yep.
Which is huge for fishing.
Did you hear that, Cam? The temperatures are gonna heat up in the Midwest when we're there into like the 30s.
Which with everything anybody's told me about out there, that's super important.
Yep.
Like when that's like us getting a good rain.
Yep.
Is when it warms up and they get snow melt and they like don't have 20-degree water. It's just game on. It's just full. There's fish going downriver and then there's fish coming up.
And then it looked like Friday, or looked like towards the end of the week when we were going to be there, there may be some snow coming.
Sweet.
So
I love it.
Maybe I'll get stuck in Michigan.
I hope not. Oh my God.
Oh, Marlin stuck in an airport.
No, dude, we got to come back to the Northwest and catch giants.
I know.
Who are you guys going with again?
Wintertime here.
What?
Who are you guys going with again?
It's me, Cam, and Jordan.
Up with over there?
Yeah, it's me, Cam, and Jordan, and then we're gonna head our first trip out to the Midwest this year. We're gonna go to Michigan, which I'm excited about. It's just a lot of fun rivers, a lot of places. It's kind of one of the really like renowned steelhead like states over there is Michigan. We're gonna fish with Kyle McClellan, from XXL Chrome Chasing. He's super cool, young guy.
Get some stud fish,
and he's just a savage, dude.
Pictures I've seen on Instagram over the last few years, he gets some stud fish.
Dude knows how to fish for sure. So we're gonna fish with him for a few days. We're also gonna link up with Fish Fray, which a lot of you on YouTube has been begging us to go fish with Fish Fray. So we're gonna go fish with him. I think one day, film some videos, should be fun. Same kid, young kid in college. Film some really cool YouTube videos, especially just catches some of the most epic bobber down.
I just always love the rivers he's fishing more than anything about his videos. I just look at them and they seem like they're way out. There's not a lot of people. The water's beautiful, very, very similar to a lot of our very low gradient coastal rivers. Mm-hmm. Very meandering, a lot of log jams, pea gravel. I mean, it's just fishy. It looks like fun water and fighting around all the trees and wet wading and crossing the river and everything. And I like his style of fishing a lot, so I'll be excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So I think what we're gonna do is, the plan is like day one, and this was kind of Cam's idea, but day one we're just gonna freaking do whatever.
Freestyle.
Yeah, we're just gonna like try to go find some areas, see if we can find some. I'm gonna have Kyle give us some general ideas, like go check out, over here. But then we're just gonna go figure it out. Take our stuff, take our gear, go to the river, and just see what we can do. See if we can catch any fish. So that's kind of plan day one, and then from there, who knows what's gonna happen. I think we're gonna kind of plan it when we're over there. It sounds like we can do some sledding, like on his jet sled. Sounds like we can do rafts or drift boats. It sounds like we can do whatever. Bank. It's kind of like whatever we want to do, really. So, we're not going to speak river names, but I think we are fishing one of the main like big popular river over there that everyone like loves. We're fishing that. It sounds like he wants to fish that a couple days. So
you'll be there a whole week.
Yeah. Yeah, I went full. We do a lot of these trips where, and Jordan complains. Yeah, Jordan complains about this like every time he gets mad at me for it because I plan all these trips.
For a month.
I plan all these trips and we go and we have like 2 or 3 days and we finally figure it out by like halfway through day 2 and then we only have like 1 day left to like have fun, and we do that a lot where it's just this last minute quick.
Well, and for a lot of you guys out there that watch, it's more stressful to me to have a day of filming than it is to guide a day of fishing. Because there's just more. I mean, like I'm really worried about my clients having a good time, but I'm more worried about not wasting 4 people's day while we're filming. Or people like there's multiple people on the clock. There's there's a lot of things orchestrating. These are saved, pre-emphasized days.
Yep.
And like when it doesn't work out and we don't get an episode, it's a very, we're out there till dark. I mean, it's just like, it's very disappointing to like not have a video or a day come through. And so like trips, when we go out there and we only spend a couple days, it's just the stress level is everybody's on edge a little bit.
Yeah.
We're trying to get it done.
We need to show more of that. I feel like you guys should drop some comments below or let us know in live feeds or whatever, if you guys would like to see more of the kind of the behind the scenes struggle that happens with filming. Cause we don't show it at all, but we have some times where it's
first couple this year on.
I mean, there's
our
days
channel,
where you go and you don't catch fish and you feel like you just like, failed.
Yeah.
Or you catch one and you're like, good.
So we have an episode coming out. We have an episode coming out right now where me and Rob literally meet before daylight and we fish the entire river from top to bottom and we hook one fish the whole day and we lost it. But we're going to put it out. We're going to show the episode. Why not? Like, show people real life, show the struggle. But we don't.
At least you got one fish, too.
Exactly. But we don't show, like, a lot of these vloggers and a lot of these YouTubers that I noticed, they show, like, the struggle of filming it.
Especially
like
the vloggers, the guys that are doing, like, a day by day of
Yeah.
everything they go through and then, like, don't catch fish.
Yeah, like talking about, like, well, we just literally filmed all day. We've been trying really hard for you guys to catch it. I don't think we do enough of that. I don't think we show enough
that's how
of
we
that.
started out, was just like that was the only way you were going to make a good video, was off success of catching fish.
Yeah.
And that's not.
Well,
People want to see the struggle.
It's funny, this podcast is taking a big turn. It's more like an update. But all my best friends, also my closest friends, yeah, like, they don't watch our videos. And their excuse is not because they don't
We're
support
not
it.
Jordan's best friends, by the way, guys.
No, they're like, well, every time we go fishing, I watch you catch fish. I'm like, I don't want to just tune in and watch you guys catch 10 times more fish than I ever catch. It's not that cool. It makes me feel bad, and I think we forget about that because we do find a lot of ours.
Some of the beatdown videos and stuff.
They're awesome, but like when we have a video and we go out and catch 9 steelhead, they're like, I've never caught 9 steelhead. That's not cool.
Yeah, but for me, so the reason I like to make content like that, because as a young kid, like 16, 17, 18, even all the way through my 20s and stuff, like, I would, like, search out those videos. I mean, I was, like, looking at the internet, buying DVDs, trying to find videos where people were showing epic fishing.
Yeah.
Because it was fun and cool and entertaining to watch.
That's how I found Addicted 5-6 years ago, is the video where the seagull eats the camera.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That and that's a lot of the videos, and Cam's touted this a few times that we need to get back to making a few of those, but a lot of our first
Just
original
the fun,
videos,
good music.
We didn't talk, we didn't do anything. It was just like 5, 6, 7, 10 minutes of just like fishing, action, bobber downs, getting fish, B-roll shots.
Porn.
Fish porn.
Fish porn.
Yeah, you should probably say fish before you say that.
I'm like, what
Porn. Your
are
face.
you talking about right now? Unbelievable. I got to get a drink of this Body Armor Light. Shout out to Body Armor. If you'd like to
Body
sponsor
Armor.
this podcast, we'd love to have you on board, Body Armor, because I drink these things all the time. Let me know, and I'll get you my address. You can send me a couple
Try
cases.
the new one, Body Armor Edge.
I like the light.
Got a little bit of caffeine in it.
Well,
You guys didn't know I work for Coca-Cola and I sell body.
Well,
Is that
tell
what-
Body Armor, whoever they are, we need to get
I'm
get
not
on
standing
that
behind a cash
sponsorship.
register right now, Josh. You don't need to sell me anything. But
That was your perfect opportunity, Clint, to roll the crickets. Like, why didn't you roll them, dude? You got to pay attention.
I can have them after.
Oh, man.
what's next?
Okay, so enough with the Body Armor. I got a little hydrated here. I'm good to go now. I was a little
Everybody
parched.
has one, but me and Josh. I'm really thirsty now.
Yeah, I'm drinking.
Josh has got a water bottle.
It's the light.
Josh has got a water. Dude,
aspartame. That's
you can
my
drink a
favorite.
bottle of this Nick Wax.
Aspartame
I need
is so
some
good
Crystal
for you.
Light now.
Aspartame.
That's what I call it.
I think it's
don't even call it
sucralose.
Crystal Light.
Crystal what?
What do you call it?
Aspartame.
Just call it
You're so
aspartame.
stupid. These people listening to this podcast right now are like, first they're talking about freaking
They're gonna
Body Armor.
love it. They
Now
love
they're
these
talking
ones way
about
more.
Crystal Light. But let's move on to a little bit more important subject, I think, that needs to be talked about. So right now, if you're in the Pacific Northwest, if you're not in the Pacific Northwest, doesn't matter. We have a really important issue going on right now, and unfortunately we have another scenario where our hatcheries are under attack for no reason whatsoever other than baseless, idiotic science. These guys have decided to attack our hatchery programs and take away more opportunity for anglers in the Northwest, and it's a sad, sad state of affairs. So right now, NOAA Fisheries has a comment period going on their website, and I'm going to, once we get off this podcast and once this thing gets posted, I'm going to put these links for you guys everywhere so you can get onto this comment section and go make your voice heard. But the main thing that needs to be said is brood stock hatchery programs are not bad for our river systems, period. They are extremely important for our river systems. They restore fisheries. They create opportunity. And we need to let these people know to not take this program away, not get rid of this program. We need these programs to stay in the Northwest.
And not to add either, like the area that this is going on in is one of the most affected and the most crushed sport recreation areas in the country. Truly.
I mean, the Puget Sound.
95% of Cameron and I's clients drive 3 hours to come fish with us because there is zero opportunity.
Yeah, they've shut down every single river on the Puget Sound.
They pay just as much for their license as any one of us. It's just terrible. It's
insanity. It's insanity, and a lot of it goes back to just terrible freaking management and laziness, I feel like. Sometimes I feel like it's just laziness of like, oh, we'll just do this because it's easier.
Well, a lot of it, too, look at how they open it. They did the same thing on one of my favorite rivers, but it's for different rule change. But this public opinion forum where they ask the public's opinion on whether or not they think it's the right management. The management strategy apparently is starting to become more of a public opinion matter. And that's where we're starting game.
And then what happens is these special interest groups come in. They're the ones that have the money. They're the ones that have the power, and they're able to easily sway.
Literally, they're the ones that own the power companies and the timber companies.
Dude, the whole thing is a giant. Anyway, the whole end of this and the whole point of this thing, guys, is go make your voices heard. Now is the opportunity. Go to NOAA. Tell them you support broodstock. Tell them you want these programs to happen. I think that I think there's some companies out there, some of the groups that have put out pre-written messages for you so you can just copy the message and send it right to NOAA. Again, once I have all this information kind of collected, I'll post it on all of our social outlets so you guys can see it, but don't wait for me. A lot of you guys are super smart. A lot of you guys know what to say and what to do. Go make your voices heard and do it in a professional manner. If I could say one thing, it's like, don't get on there. These guys aren't going to listen to you if you get on there and you cuss them out and you tell them F off and what are you doing?
Cricket hillbilly.
They're not going to listen to you. So pay attention, be professional, and go get your voices heard. And go sign up for Hatchery Wild Coexist. Go like the page. Go sign up for the updates. Pay attention, get informed. Even join CCA, join Northwest Steelhead, or some of these other groups as well are doing great things for our fisheries, and they're in support of hatchery programs, and those are the people that we need fighting for us.
Well, and broodstock isn't just the future; it's really the only future.
I mean, at this point,
it's the only
you're
thing.
just
it's
watching.
the only leg we have to stand on to make sure that there's going to be salmon in 30 years and steelhead.
Yeah. What,
at this
Josh?
point, you're just watching every little piece and chunk get taken away from us. So,
well, I mean, when
at
I was
some point, we have to take a stand. I mean, you got to do something.
Josh, you remember fishing some of our local rivers, dude? And
we were talking about that last night.
We were talking to, we'd run into these old timers and these dudes on the banks, and they'd be like, "Oh, you guys haven't seen good fishing. You can't imagine what it was like back when I was a kid." And me and you were sitting there going, dude, this is pretty good. And never did we think that now we're those guys sitting there telling Colt, dude, you have never even experienced how this river could have been, dude. I would have 15 fish days without even trying. Mm-hmm. And it's sad.
And it's not just hatchery fish either now. It's wild fish too.
Because this is what these idiots don't understand. We plant hatchery fish in these rivers for hundreds of years. Then we take all the hatchery fish away, and what happens? Then you have a million sea lions eating all the wild fish. You have all the birds eating all the wild fish. Everything is on the wild fish now. And so now, not only is there no hatchery fish, there's less wild fish. And we're just making it worse and worse and worse and worse. Yeah. These guys are such morons. If we could all just unite together and focus on the things that could really bring back fisheries, we would be, the Pacific Northwest would be world-renowned, world-class. The best. It should be Alaska,
which it should be.
It should be.
15. I mean, when I first started steelhead fishing years ago, I remember buying this little pamphlet at 7-Eleven, and it was all the places to go fishing and what they stocked, and it had specified Southwest Washington being one of the most highly traveled to areas for steelhead fishing.
There's a river
in the
10
world.
miles from us that used to be one of the best Southwest Washington rivers there was, and now it's pretty much gone. I mean,
now it's dude, it's just sad. I'm at a loss for words. I wanted to get this into the end of this podcast, everyone, because we really think it's important that we make you guys aware of these issues so you can go fight for your fisheries, fight for what you love. We all love steelhead, and the last thing we want to see is these runs getting depressed and so low on all these rivers that we don't get to fish for them. And to be honest, I think that's what a lot of these groups, these wild groups, end goal is. They don't care if we're fishing for these fish. They are a wild fish group. All they care about is that there's a wild fish swimming in that river. They do not care about anything else. There's a huge group of people out there that do care about it. We want to catch these fish. It's our lifestyle. And so make your voice heard. Do what you can to fight. We appreciate you guys tuning into this podcast. Thank you so much for listening. We'll have continuing these coming out every single week. So make sure you guys subscribe on iTunes, subscribe on Google Play, Spotify, all those random platforms. And yeah, you got anything else you want to say? No?
Good.
Make sure to go on and comment, everybody.
Yep. We'll see you guys on the river.
See you guys.